beautiful. Thank you. And I want to just basically congratulate everybody for being on. I have not been on for the past little while, I would say past couple of weeks. And I've been extremely, extremely busy getting the showroom ready, getting the lounge ready, getting the seminar center ready. I literally had to squeeze out of the office early tonight. There is just still so much construction going on, so many finishing touches. I hope that you have all booked your QR code, got your RSVPs, got your visas, booked your flights, booked your hotels, and you are ready to rock. One thing I will tell all of you, this new showroom will absolutely transform your business. And tonight's training is supposed to be about how to use the tools in your business to make money. So pay attention to this training, because a lot of times we get on these product crossfire calls, and I think everyone is very well versed in training anything from our Safe Home Revolution, whether it's our shampoo conditioner, whether it's our toothpaste, whether it's our mouthwash, mouth spray. And if there's a specific product that you want to learn about, you could actually put it into the message box and I can talk about it a little bit. But tonight's call is about how to use your tools to master your business. So get your pen ready, get your paper ready. I want to make sure that you are taking notes, because this is how I became $1 million earner in this industry. This is how I became the President's Cup in this industry. This is how I've been able to win my awards and trophies in this industry. And it's not because I'm unique or different than any of you. I am no different than any of you guys that are on this call. I started at the same place that all of you started. I started from the same, webinars and conference calls. And you know what? I just followed the system. I followed the tools. I followed an infrastructure. The first thing I want you to write down is that people don't duplicate, systems duplicate. Write that down. People don't duplicate, systems duplicate. And if you can learn to master the art of listening and duplicating and not trying to reinvent the wheel, then you will be 10 steps ahead out of most entrepreneurs. One of the number one mistakes that entrepreneurs make in this industry, in our business, in our company, is because they feel like they've made some money in other businesses, maybe traditional business, maybe in another company. They feel like they don't need to listen to the system, and they create and recreate the infrastructure and the system, or they try to manipulate the system. And what I want to tell you is that in this industry, in this company, it's quite simple. We have a system, a proven track record that works. And all you need to do is duplicate that system. And if you're able to duplicate that system, then you are able to master the art of making money. And all of you, I think, are here to be able to earn residual income, work hard for your money once, get paid over and over and over. And that is the beauty of this industry. That is the beauty of our product line. That is the beauty of the tools that we have. So let's get right into it. That at the end of the day, people don't duplicate. What? Systems duplicate. People don't duplicate. Systems duplicate. What does that really mean? So we say the slogan, people don't duplicate, systems duplicate. And what that really means is that you got to learn the infrastructure of the business. And if you can learn and master the art and the infrastructure of the company and teach it to people, that is when you are going to make a lot of money. Why? Because John Paul Getty, which is a billionaire, said, I'd rather have the efforts of 100 people giving me 1% than 100% of my own efforts. Which basically means if we all join hand in hand and we're all working together, doing the exact same thing, singing the same song, guess how much more powerful we would be, right? It's like, I want you to think of when you go to a gathering. Let's just think of a church, a mosque, a synagogue, somewhere you go, when you all praise together, when you all sing together, is it more powerful solo or together? Put it in the message box. Solo or together? Obviously, together, right? When you sing a song together and hymn together and praise together and pray together, it is so much more powerful. Your business is no different. If you're singing the same song as everybody else and hymning the same words together, guess what? That unity, that bond, that beautiful, that creativity is what is going to bring power and strength to your business. Okay. So it's amazing that we are going to be talking about, the new showroom opening up, because this is going to really bring everybody together. This is going to unite everyone, because you are going to have this virtual shared space. You're going to have an in-house shared space where you're going to do all of your business meetings at, your weekly meetings at, your Zoom meetings at, your boot camp meetings at, your conferences, your brand new grand opening. And this event space is created for all of you to come together in harmony. So this is why, for example, let's talk a little bit about boot camps. All of you in your prospective cities should have a boot camp happening. If you don't have a boot camp happening in your city, there is always online. So now let's talk a little bit about the different types of mentalities. There is the broke mentality, as we talk about it, and they don't want to pay to go to a boot camp. They don't want to pay gas and go to an event. And I call that the broke mentality, because they feel like that is spending money to go to an event. Where in reality, the rich mentality is, I'm going to invest into myself. I'm going to invest into my brain. I'm going to invest into the infrastructure, because I can promise you, every single time that you come to an event, every single time you come to a boot camp, every single time you get on these lives, right now, what are you investing? You are investing your time. You are investing your time on tonight's call. And I want to make sure that I give you the mindset of a rich mentality, which basically means you got to invest money into your business. Getting into the business doesn't mean you bought a business. You bought a business. Now it's your job to protect your business. All boot camps do, they bring you knowledge and experience. You hear different people, you bond together. Togetherness brings power, strength. If you have questions, you ask it. Maybe you have a question you're too shy to ask. Other people ask it. So every single boot camp that you put money towards is an investment into your brain. Yeah? I want you guys to think about that. And then there's people that will say, oh, I'm not coming to one of those. Oh, I came last month. You want me to pay $40? You go out and eat these days, it costs you $20 per person anyways. So you're really paying for $20 for like a training, which is like nothing. If you think about how many hours it is, it's like less than a cup of coffee, right? But again, it's all that mentality mindset. It's what you fuel your mind with. So that is actually a tremendous business tool. How many of you are taking advantage of virtual boot camps? How many of you are taking advantage of online boot camps? Because both are available. That's number one. Number two, let's talk a little bit about your promo tools. Now, some of you are fantastic. You always have your brochures. You always have a beautiful printed, name in the back, phone number, so professional, so organized, so ready to go. As soon as someone asks you about your products, you have a booklet to give to people. I call that the rich mentality, duplicating the system. Then there's people that you say, oh, give somebody a catalog or buy catalogs. And say, oh, I'm not spending money on that. I'll just send them the link. Oh, I'll just tell them to go to the website. Now, if they're virtual, yes, of course, it makes sense. But the belly to belly, the person to person, the people that you meet in person, that you're standing in front of, guess what you want to send them homes with? You want to send them home with your material. That could be your Save Home Revolution. That could be your beautiful Mac pack that we created for you guys, right? What's in your Mac pack? How many of you are using drop cards, for example? How many of you have put these drop cards, printed your name here, and included this for people to contact you? How many of you are doing these lead generations? How many of you are buying these tools to build a bigger business, to sell more products? Because getting into a business, anybody can put their credit card and get into a business. How do you protect your business? How can you protect your business with all the incredible tools, with all the different drop cards? So I love this one. We are expanding. Join our team. Our mission is to make available the astonishing benefits of Divine and the Fountain of Life to everyone around the world. Join us part-time or full-time, training provided, huge income potential. I love that. It's got all of our incredible products. It's got a gorgeous QR code that you can actually scan, the customer can scan. And then guess what? We got all the amazing links and prints, all the really cool stuff. And then we have a fashion one, right? Which is Canada's Celebrity Designer Line since 2005. So if you got the fashionistas, now you're attracting them. So we have health and wellness and opportunity. And then we have the fashionistas, and of course, create a free VIP account, shop and receive free shopping spree, preferred program, of course, over 1,000 SKUs of luxury designer goods in over 207 countries and territories, and. Yeah? So this is some other tools that you could invest into. The drop cards are very, very powerful. Anybody you meet, you can literally give it to them. You can drop them off. You can put them in gas stations. Everywhere you go, you can just drop them into different spots. If someone asks you, what do? You can give them one of these as well and show people what you do. Yes? So it's incredible. And then, of course, we have Divine brochures. How many of you have these incredible Divine cards, which, by the way, has a section for you to, again, put your sticker. How many of you have invested into stickers with your name, your phone number, your email, your website, so people can shop till they drop? Again, those are the kind of things that you need to do to invest into your business. You always will have different types of people in your business. Some will be health driven, some will be fashion driven, some will be micro silver driven. All of these tools are the ones that are your money makers. These don't cost money. These make you money. These what? Make you money. Yes. Say it with me. They make me money. Show me the money, 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 money. And in order to make money, you gotta invest into your business, right? You want to make money. The Save Home Revolution is jam-packed with all of your tools that you need. This is your new Save Home Revolution that you want to go out there, you want to talk to people, you want to drop it off. By the way, okay, you guys ready for a golden nugget? Something that I always use with this amazing booklet. So whenever I meet people, I always will tell them, this is my Save Home Revolution book. Take the time to read it. I will follow up with you in 24 hours. If you've ever wanted to know the golden number of follow up with somebody that you're going to get an order, is 24 hours. Not 1 week, not 1 month, not 3 weeks, not 3 days, not 5 days, not 7 days, 24 hours. How many hours? 24 hours. Yes. You got to follow up with people within 24 hours. And what you're going to do is, hey, Italo, I'm going to drop off this catalog. I'm going to give you this catalog, review it, take a look at it, read up on everything. If you have any questions, let me know. I will call you to take your order for the items that you are interested in. If you have any questions, let me know. 24 hours later, I call them. I ask them, Okay, Italo, what did you love about this product? Which products did you want to do? I know I had told you about the toothpaste. I know I told you about Divine. I know I told you about the shampoo conditioner, which is my favorite. I told you about the anti-aging skincare, which is one of my favorites as well. So which items did you want to start with? Oh, well, I wanted to know how much this one is. No problem. The more you buy, the more of a discount that I can give you. It's based on bulk ordering. Now they're excited. Okay, well, how much money can I save? And what you want to do is your job is to upsell. Your job, if someone is buying a toothpaste, recommend the mouthwash. If someone's buying a mouthwash, recommend the toothpaste. If someone's buying the mouthwash, recommend the mouth spray. If somebody is buying the skincare, recommend the cleanser. If someone's buying the cleanser, recommend the day cream, and so on and so forth. You want to always get your customers into multiple sales. Now, they may not buy from you the first time, but that's okay. Your job is to do what? Follow up and make sure, that the next time that you follow up with that customer in your forensic DMO box, in your customer follow up card. By the way, did you know that we have VIP client cards? Did you know that? They are beautiful VIP cards that are printed for all of you. That all you need to do is fill in their information, write down all the products that they're interested in, and then the next time that they call you or you call them to follow up, say, by the way, Ja, last month when I spoke to you, you had told me that you'd be interested in your next order to add Fountain of Life. Did you want me to add it on this order? Again, you are asking for more sales. You're adding to your income revenue stream. And that's all you want to do. You want to increase your business. Let me give you a perfect example. You go to McDonald's, you go buy yourself a hamburger. What do they automatically ask you? Did you want fries with that? Do you want to make it into a combo? As soon as you say, I want a combo, what do they ask you the next question? Do you want to supersize it? Now they're going up. The next question, yes, I want to supersize it. Or no, I don't want to supersize it. Thank you. What's the next question? Did you want an apple pie to go with that? They're selling you dessert. Think about it. Whenever you go place an order at a drive-through, whatever you order, you get a coffee. What do they ask you? Did you want to make that into a combo and add a donut? You go to buy a donut. They ask you, do you want a coffee with that? There's always that perspective of upsell. I'm just talking about food, right? Have you ever gone to the grocery store and you're about to buy something, usually in produce, and if you buy more, you get more value. You buy onions, and if you buy two, you get it for the price of one, and vice versa. Your business, ladies and gentlemen, is no different. You got to combo things, you got to upsell things, you got to multiple sale things, and you got to sell. You are in a business of sharing, selling, and recommending. Yes, sharing, selling, recommending. Write that down. Selling, sharing, recommending. And so selling is basically selling a product. Don't be afraid to ask for the sale. There's nothing wrong with asking for the sale. Do it with a smile. Sharing with people testimonials, sharing with people the benefits of the product, sharing with people what the business or the products will do, sharing our VIP rewards, sharing, the black status with them, the diamond status, the gold, platinum, whatever. And then recommending. Oh, I feel really bloated and, I don't really feel well at night, or I don't sleep well, or I get a lot of sore throats. And you start recommending. Well, I got an incredible product for you. Fountain of Life, it's antibacterial, it's anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant. So, if you have a little bit of a sore throat, with a couple of drops, it's going to absolutely heal your throat. Oh, yeah, but and then managing expectations. So I recently sold a bottle to a lady, and I remember I saw her, I followed up with her, and how long? I followed up with her, and how long? After I sold the product, how long? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah, there we go. There you go. You guys are paying attention. I love it. Sandra, bang on, 24 hours. First comment, right? 24 hours. Guess what she said to me? I don't really like the product. I said, really? Why? She said, it's really bitter. It doesn't taste good. Even though I told her it tastes like wood, but she had not taken it. And so she's like, I want to return it. I don't want to use the product. And I said, so I'm going to tell you a little secret before you return the product. And she's like, oh, what's that? I said, well, the more toxic you are, the more bitter the product tastes. The more inflammation you have, most likely the more bitter it is for you. When I first started to taking it, it was very bitter for me, and I was not a fan of it. And as I started to take more of it, because I outweighed the benefits versus the taste, and I chased it down with some water, it started to taste sweet and like honey. Now, based on selling, sharing, and recommending, what did I just do? You guys tell me, what did I just do? The story that I just gave this young lady after 24 hours of selling the product, what did I just do? I shared my story. Yes, Karen, I shared my story. Thank you, Mavis. Thank you, Herrick. Yes, I shared my story. I recommended what? I recommended for her to continue taking it. I recommended for her to take it with water. I recommended to her the benefits versus what she experienced. Now, can you guys imagine if I didn't follow up within 24 hours? What would have happened? What would have happened to that customer if I didn't follow up? I sold the product, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. What would have happened? Gone. Yeah. I would have lost her. Yeah. She would have put it away. Yeah. How many times have we bought a product that we don't like because we have a lack of knowledge and we stopped? Oh, she'll never block me. Nobody blocks me because I follow up. But if I didn't follow up with her, she would have just think that I sold her. She would have think that I don't care for her. But when I follow up with her, what did I show her? What did I show her? If you bought a product and somebody followed up with you after 24 hours, you're right. I care. I respect what I do. I believe in my product. I'm recommending, I'm sharing, I'm giving her a testimonial. I believe in what I do. Yes? Eric got it. Show people you care. My SPUCK principle. If you show people you genuinely care and you love what you do and your products, you believe in them and they benefit people and you're using them and you're benefiting from them and you have your own personal testimonials, guess what happens? People will believe in you. People will continue to use the product because if people like you and if people trust you, guess what they'll do? You'll never lose them. If people like you and if people trust you, you'll never lose them. But if you just charge them some money, you got their money. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye. I got my money. I'm gone. That principle of show people you care, my SPUCK principle, has been something I have always lived for in my entire career. And in the career of showing people I care, and I genuinely do, I care for our distributors. I care for my VIPs. I care for my customers. I care for our people. I care that each and every single one of you is successful in this business. And I can give you the tools, but you got to use them. So I have always, always, always lived and swear by the principle of SPUCK. Show people you care. Whether it's your distributors, whether it's your upline, downline, sideline, people, humans, animals, show people you care. And when you show people you care, you will build a loyal club around you. You will show people that you're in it for the long haul, not the short term. That is why 24 hours is your magic number. If it becomes 30 hours, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But 24 hours, if it's 20 hours, it's okay. If it's 18 hours, it's okay. It's within 24 hours. So if I met you tonight at 8:30 p.m. tonight, I'm not going to call you at 8 a.m. in the morning, right? I'll call you around 10, make sure you've already woken up, you've already had your coffee or tea, and I'm going to follow up. And I'm going to say, hey, Marie, I'm just giving you a follow-up courtesy call. It was such a pleasure to speak with you last night. It was such a pleasure to meet you last night. I hope you've already started to use the Fountain of Life. I hope you already washed your hair with the shampoo, whatever it is that you sold the product to. Selling, sharing, what else? What's the third one? Just want to see how much you get. Recommending. I love it. Yes, yes, and yes. Those are some of the things. People don't know your products. Imagine this, okay? You look at this catalog right now. You see a bunch of bottles. If you don't know what's here, then how do I buy? Most people make the monumental mistake by giving people a catalog and thinking that people are going to go and read your catalog from front cover to end cover. They don't. People are lazy. It is your job to recommend. It is your job to share. It is your job to care. Recommend, share, care. Yeah? And I can promise you, if you start that and you do your 24-hour follow-up, not only your sales will go up, but your residual will absolutely explode. Your residual will build up. And that is only one way, by the way, that we make money. One way we make money is retailing. Buy wholesale, sell at retail. Buy wholesale, sell at retail. So some basic stuff, right? I'm sharing with you guys some basic stuff. But we sometimes take the most simple things and we make them so complicated, and then we end up losing sales, we end up losing friends, we end up losing customers, we don't make money, we don't make a residual, and we want to make sure all of you are successful. I want to make sure that each and every single one of you is making at least $1,000 Canadian cash in your pocket every single month, at least. And I'm talking about just cash money. I'm not talking about residual. I'm not talking about, wholesale profit. I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about just some cash money. How many of you would love an extra $1,000 cash in your pocket every single month? Just by retailing, just by selling, just by sharing, just for caring, I'm just talking about retail profits. That's it. I don't care what part of the world you live in, $1,000 will pay for so much. In some countries, $1,000 Canadian a month is a full salary for somebody. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Now, if I was to calculate $1,000, and you guys can calculate this with me as well. $1,000, if you were to divide that by $35, That's only like 25 pieces or 25 products a month. 25. I'm talking about Safe Home Revolution products. If you sell 2 to 3 fashion items on your website a month, that's $1,000. 2, 3 items on your website, $1,000 a month. Good profit, right? I want you guys to just think about that for a second. So that's number one thing. So now I want to get your brain going a little bit, activate what you want to do, and give you the rich mentality, as I call it. You guys ready? Nothing becomes a reality. Nothing becomes a reality until you claim it, until you write it, until you manifest it. So everybody has a pen and paper? Yes? I want you to write down by October, which will be a conference I'm going to have in Toronto. By October, how much do you want to make by October monthly? Take 1 minute. I want you to actually physically write it. I want to make, and write down the date today. Write down the date today. Write down what you want to earn. Write it down, please. What you want to achieve by October 1st. Can you guys do that? Take a minute and just write that down. I'm just going to get some water. Write that down. 1 minute. Okay. So I hope everyone wrote it down. I gave you a minute for all of you to start manifesting in writing what it is that you want to write. So that's the first thing. You want to write it down. You want to manifest what you want to achieve. Now, maybe you're already making that, because there's quite a bit of people in this business that are already making a lot of money. If your next step is to become lifestyle director 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is that you want to achieve, I want you to write that down. If you want to become a QT, if you want to become a QP, write that down. Write down what it is that you want to achieve. Because if you don't know what you're working towards, how do you achieve it? If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have a pathway to success, how do you achieve that? So it's very, very important that you have a clear path of the direction that you want to go, of what you want to achieve. And when you come into the new showroom, you are all going to see we had a very clear, concise vision of what we wanted to create for all of you. We've been saying opulence for a long time, and our beautiful previous office that we had for 15 years was beautiful for the space that we had. But guess what? We grew and we evolved. So I want you to write that down. Evolution within yourself. Evolution and growth within you. You see, if you stay stagnant and you haven't grown within the next couple of years, the past couple of years, how do you expect to grow in life? It's almost like what's happening to the average person that's living in this economy. If we know that inflation is at the highest, right? We know that the cost of living has gone through the roof. We know that housing has gone through the roof. We know that groceries have increased. We know that life has increased. We know that rent has increased. We know that gas has increased. Has your income increased? Has your brain increased? Has your mindset increased? Has your paycheck increased? And if the answer is no, then you are most likely struggling. And if you know me, I am one of those people that I always say, do a checkup from the neck up. Yeah? To be, it's up to me. To grow, it's up to me. And if you are not putting yourself in check and you are not growing and evolving, then how do you expect for your income to grow? How do you expect for your lifestyle to grow? By the way, if you're sitting there going, oh, sugar, I really need to get good at this stuff. Oh my God, I need to evolve. Oh my God, I need to grow. That's what these calls are about. These calls are about education, motivation, inspiration, periodically Sanaz kicking you in the butt and pushing you out of your comfort zone and getting you to wake up and smell the coffee and say, okay, it's time for me to rock and roll. Do you guys believe we are already 6 months into 2025? 6 months into 2025. What have you done this year? How much have you grown? How much have you evolved? How much has your income increased from the last year? Have you become better or worse? That's for you to know. That's for you to respond to yourself. But are you becoming a better version or not a better version? My job is to wake you up. My job is not to sugarcoat things. My job is to help you grow and evolve. My job is to mentor you, to open your eyes to what's possible. Opulence gives you the opportunity. We have the products, we have the comp plan, we have the business, we have the infrastructure. And this year, when the office opens up, I cannot believe in less than 30 days, when the office opens up, when the grand opening happens, it is your time to shine. It is your time to take the bull by the horn, utilize that office. Every single one of you, whether you're in the city or not, I don't care. You need to be at the grand opening. If you do not feel the vision of that grand opening, I don't know what you're going to feel, but you need to be there. Everybody's invited. If you're a distributor, you're invited. We didn't do it for our friends and family so we could accommodate more distributors. Why did we do that? Because we built this office for you. We built this space for you so that you could grow. Saturday, the day after, is supposed to be an open house. By the way, we're going to be doing a grand opening call to make sure we go through everything so everybody is super, super clear. That is going to be covered not this Tuesday, the following Tuesday. And I'm going to do it Monday following that. So you're going to exactly know. Everybody should be looking for a new outfit or, something really pretty for the grand opening. I'm already shopping for a new dress myself, but I don't have time because I'm in the middle of construction every day. But what I want to share with each and every single one of you is that these amenities that we're investing into, do we need a amenity space for us? No. We have our offices, we have our warehouse, we have our operation, we have our website. Voila, done. We are creating an absolutely luxury facility for each and every single one of you. From our seminar center to our new showroom to our new lounge to your tools. I don't want to give it all away. I don't want to share with all of you all the cool stuff. But what I will promise you, you will not be disappointed. We will absolutely exceed your expectation. If you think it's incredible, it will go above and beyond your expectation. Because, I got my black belt in design and spending, and I got an incredible designer that has been spearheading this project with me. Not only are we building you a new space, we are building you so many new products for both men and women. You are going to not only walk into a brand new designer showroom, but you are going to be walking into your new facility. And by the way, I would recommend all men and women to wear our own shoes, our own jewelry. Do not disrespect the business by showing up in other brands to your own showroom. Dress from head to toe in your FERI, in your posh, in your jewelry, in your shoes, in your, obviously you can't wear sunglasses inside or running shoes. Do not wear running shoes. By the way, none of my staff will be at the front. It is going to be pure security. If you are not dressed, if you are wearing loafers, if you are wearing running shoes, they will not let you in. This is a dress code in effect event. Dress for success. Dress for fashion. Dress for the red carpet. Dress for the Oscars. Dress like you're going to a wedding. Your perfect outfit. Well, a fancy wedding, I should say, because sometimes people wear running shoes to weddings. So this is about a fancy, fancy event. And that's what this showroom grand opening will do. On that day when you're coming, if you are bringing a prospect with you, make sure you have your tools. Make sure you have your business card. Make sure you have your phone charged. Make sure you're taking lots of pictures. Make sure you take lots of footage with your team. Make sure you take photographs. There's going to be a red carpet. There's going to be media wall. You want to make sure you capture the moment with everybody. You want to promote it that it ripples through every single social media page, from Instagram to Facebook to TikTok to all the other platforms that you guys are. Snapchat. I know a lot of people use Snapchat. I don't really use Snapchat, but you want to make sure that you are following up on all those platforms. You want to make sure you're becoming a better version of yourself. You want to make sure, if you're coming for the grand opening, and if you're bringing a guest, you are ready to open up a new VIP account for them on your phone. You are ready to sell, recommend, and share with them that night that you bring them. You should be bringing, by the way, your top prospects. If you're coming by yourself, great. If you are coming with your spouse, great. If you are bringing a guest, make sure you are prepared. Spend time with your guests to introduce them. As much as everything will be new for you, it will be just as new for your guests as well. It will be an exciting journey because you're going to see the glitz and glam of Opulence all come to life that day. And here's another thing I would recommend. If you are bringing a guest and if you're driving with them, you want to make sure that you put like a little package together to send them home with, which is your recommendations. They get a chance to see it. They get a chance to feel it. We're going to be having an Opulence Experience Center there as well, which will be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to have an incredible juice bar there. We're going to have some hors d'oeuvres and drinks. Remember, you're not coming for dinner. This is not a gala, okay? You're not coming to dinner, but there will be some light snacks and there will be some cocktails as well. Okay. And it's going to be incredible. And so the reason I'm talking a lot about the new office and the grand opening is because that is one of your business tools. So for when we open the office, if you're coming to pick up a product or something like that, obviously it's free. You can come in anytime to pick up your products, pick up orders, place orders. If you are coming to use the facility, but we're going to have tools for you, like to use a day pass. There's going to be day passes and monthly passes. If you are going to come in with a prospect, or you're coming to a weekly meeting, or if you're going to come to a daily meeting or something like that, there is fees involved in it because we will provide you Wi-Fi, we will provide you an office space for you to sit down on the lounge chairs and tables. There will be boardroom tables, presentations, and then we're going to start getting into doing quite a bit of presentations at the head office for all of you to start inviting people all the time to do walkthroughs, to do presentations. Of course, in Toronto, it's always on Wednesday nights, but there will be weekly and monthly passes for you to get, which gives you access to our amazing premium lounges as well, okay? So I hope you guys are as excited as we are for everything that is coming to life. As of course, as we get closer and closer to grand opening, I'm going to be also launching collagen for basically in the next couple of months as well. Once our office is open, I will be officially launching collagen, but the pre-orders are going to be starting in August. So I just wanted to let you guys know that collagen pre-orders are going to be going to start in August. So lots that is less than 15 days away, by the way, that we're going into August. So there is a lot happening. And of course, as you can see, I'm very, very excited. I have lots to share, but I know there's lots of announcements. So I'll pass it back to our super duper host that was so gracious, of course, Nida, and you can go ahead and share our incredible announcements. I hope that you guys have got some golden nuggets for tonight's call.
Thank you so much, our SVP listeners. As always, I am really your fan. I super excited that I'm falling on my seat. Oh my goodness, can't wait to see this happen. Oh my gosh, like I can really feel that, like our the energy behind it, like the golden nuggets you have said. I was taking notes, and I said this is awesome, more than awesome. I don't know what adjective to use to express what you've given us tonight. It is like great to know. It is really amazing. Is amazing. So this is a night to remember. For me, every time I see Sanas, I feel inspired to the next level. I don't know what it is. So Miss SVP, our lovely one. There's only one SVP that is the best and the best. Yes and yes for our SVP, Miss Anasuman. Thank you so much for gracing us tonight with your wonderful insights, your golden nuggets, your experience into the business to grow us, for showing us how much you said people care and you care about us, and that's what makes us know, assuring us that you're here for us is really is very noble for a someone like you that has been into the business. So we thank you for gracing us with your thoughts, with your wisdom, and of course we are here to stay. We are here to grow our business with you, and can't wait for more of your tips.
Amazing.
All
Thank you so
right.
much for those kind words. I really, really am grateful. I'm so happy that we have phenomenal entrepreneurs like yourself, stepping up, growing, evolving. And that's my job. My job is to inspire people. And you know what? I'm sure you are inspiring your community, your friends, your circle. And that is the really cool thing about this business. It's like a chain connection. We all inspire each other, we grow together hand in hand, as we sing and as we hymn and as we, grow together. That is an amazing, exciting journey. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on being host. I
Thank
have
you.
no doubt you are going to rock and roll. Very soon, you're going to become LD3. Very soon, you're going to be on that Dubai stage rocking with your team. And of
Thank
course,
you.
rejoicing with all the hard work that you're putting in. Congratulations.
Thank
Great
you.
hosting job. I hope everyone that was on the call tonight really enjoyed. I hope you all took something away with that mindset. I hope you're ready for grand opening. Get ready for the fall conference. And with that, building to billion. Pleasure to be on this call.
So there you go. One team, one
One
dream,
dream to the
one
billion.
system to the billion. Let's
Ah,
go.
you got it
Rock and
right. One team,
roll.
one dream, one system to the billion.
All right, then. See you all. Thank you so much. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are part in this world. We love you. We love to see you all the time. So see you again tomorrow. Good night. Thank you.